Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. So the next starting five. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Here is Harden following the basket by Giannis. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. Here's Jordan. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Holiday attacking. Giannis passes to Holiday. Dishes it to Middleton. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Middleton outside. Pass to Holiday. Giannis high post. Some solid defense there from KD. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Here's Giannis following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Harden scanning the floor. And KD, here we go. Another shot, nifty move. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
So ferocious on the take. I just love how Durant aggressively attacks guys, and despite his slight frame, he plays a physical offensive game.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Here's Irving following the basket by Giannis. Irving with the putback. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Stolen by Middleton. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Jordan.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Nets also changing it up. Blake Griffin comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Kevin Durant. Irving attacking to the middle. And stolen by Portis. Fast break, here they come. Forbes the pass to Tucker. Misses in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Brown outside. The kick out to Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Forbes. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Luwawu, guarded by Tucker. Luwawu's shot is off. One-on-one fast break. Nwora, the pass to Portis. Here's Nwora. Back to Portis. Just 3 on the clock, and the layup good by T.
Hey, T's not a big guy, but he's not really pint-sized. Nonetheless, impressive work for the little fella to get it done inside.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving at the point. Harden draws the double, knocks it loose. Here's Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Irving with a clean look. Off target with his 3. Irving's gone 1 of 4 from the field.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Oh, Griffin in position.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Holiday against Irving. And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. Here's Portis. And no good. Great D that time from Green. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Here's Tucker. Griffin with some nice D. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Launches the 3. Harden's shot is good.
You know, the confidence Harden has in his three-point shot, especially that step back that he shoots, is just mind-boggling. He loves letting it fly from deep.
Holiday inside the line. Connaughton passes to Portis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Harden outside. Floats one. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And a new group in for the Nets. KD's checked in for Green. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Irving. It's good. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs. That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Griffin passes to Shamet. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. The finish. Finished off the break. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Middleton looking it over. Now the dish to Holiday. Here's Giannis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Harris finds Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin passes to Harris. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. KD draws the double. Takes the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Bucks another fast break opportunity here. Here's Lopez. The pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is the real deal.
KD on the wing. 8 points for him.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And a close game so far through the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 50. And that does it for our...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. If you look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Harden dishes to Jordan. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding. Whenever Harden sprints inside, man, I love it. Has so many ways he can finish near the basket.
Holiday looking for an opening. Middleton outside. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Harris drives in. Now the feed to Jordan. Here's Nora, guarded by Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's Nora. And the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Harden. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
T kicks to Portis. He dishes it to Forbes. Nora, the pass to Forbes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Johnson. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for Landry Shamet. Harden the pass to Jordan, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 5-point Bucks lead.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Pass to Portis. The kick out to T. Launches it. And again, the Bucks miss. Nets trail by 5. Lobbed up there for KD. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Now here's Teague. Passes it to Tucker. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Harden finds Irving, and now they decide to foul intentionally. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Lopez with the steal. Down low. Here's Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
It's deflected. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Irving. Luwawu. It's good on the putback.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
That one goes in.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so he hits both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Forbes. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. With 1 on the clock, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Holiday against Irving. They kick it out to Green. Connects from three-point range. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Dishes to Middleton. Inside. Giannis up top. Guarded by Green. Outside Holiday. Just 2 to shoot. They get it again. Giannis on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Hey, offensive rebound. Positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Here's Claxton. Banked in off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
DiVincenzo against Brown. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Middleton outside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find. Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Feeds it to Teague. Lopez outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points in the second half. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. KD against Lopez. And then Durant with the dunk.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Pass to Teague. The pass to Giannis. Back to Teague. Middleton outside. Lets it go from 14. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's KD. Oh, what a dunk!
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Giannis against Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
A different look for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Then for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Brown. KD dishes to Jordan. In the corner, Irving with it. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Down his high post. KD's on it. To the middle. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
And the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay reviews is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
High post, KD. Oh, missed it.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on it, even if you may risk a foul.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Timeout called, the Nets. Here's Durant. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Harden in at the 1.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
KD looking around. It's Jordan on the wing. KD against Middleton. Durant gets to Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis from the baseline. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. There's the lob into the Kumbo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Here's Jordan. Again, the Nets for 2.
Hey, that's why you want an experienced veteran like DeAndre Jordan. That's a huge hoop from him.
It's Giannis with the drive, and it's blocked by Jordan. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. And a change for the Nets. Harris is checked in for Jeff Green.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Here's Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up, and the basket by Harden. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And one of the things about Harden is he is incredible at scoring despite getting hit. I mean, astonishing to me how he maintains his focus on these shots.
Trying to get open is Lopez. Yes, that goes in. Giannis has got 39.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Stolen by Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Harris. Durant down low. Defended by Middleton.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
It's the Nets now, trailing by 2. Holiday against Harden. There's the lob to Harden. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Back to Lopez. He kicks to Middleton. Pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're behind by 4. 6 seconds left in overtime. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
So it's the Bucks now. Antetokounmpo looking it over. So a close game sees Milwaukee. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it. walking out of here with a precious win on the road.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, GA. Thanks. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard position. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Young with the ball. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Middleton outside. Shoots from the elbow. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Here's Bogdanovich. Not going to go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's the 3. Now here's Middleton, guarded closely. The kick out to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Middleton kicks to Lopez. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Lopez.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible. And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Forbes can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Count the basket.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Teague. Back to Forbes from about 19 feet. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Rebounded by the Bucks. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Teague dishes to Tucker. He kicks it to Forbes. From deep three-point range, Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Huerter. And the 3 ball is good.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. And there it is for him.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Portis kicks to Forbes. Will it go? Portis, the pass to Tucker. Williams with the steal. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Forbes. No good on the last second attempt there. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's done in at point guard. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star
No
last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Giannis against Collins. Antetokounmpo falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
The pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich finds Young to the inside. Collins wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Drew Holiday. DiVincenzo against Young. Uncovered. That shot off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. For 3, Middleton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Lopez kicks to Connaughton. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovich looking around. Kept alive by Atlanta. Okongwu, the pass to Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Tony Snell. And here is DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Good defensive work there by Young.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Puts it up from 12. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And stolen by Dunn. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. Over Lopez. And it's Capella missing.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Atlanta leading by 14. Dunn looking over the floor. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. And good that time.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
Middleton outside. Count it. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Young kicks to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are leading by 12. And that...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Teague in at the 1 spot. Shot clock at 2. Fires it up. Caston Morrow kicks to Teague. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Atlanta with it. The Hawks leading by 12. Here's Herter. Outside Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A steal. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. T kicks to Forbes. lays it up off the glass. Forbes has got his first basket.
This is for any dedicated floor spacer. Once in a while, you have to test the defense inside. Forbes with a beautiful play.
Here's Gallinari, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Teague the pass to Forbes. And the three off target.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Hunter. And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That's his first foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Teague. Holiday against Williams, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
Here's Herter. Gallinari outside. Back to Herter. Portis brings the double team. Here's Capella. They get it back. Pass to Herter. There's the triple. The kick out to Williams. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Forbes. And the layup's good off the glass. Forbes has got 4 this quarter.
What I love about Forbes, he's smart. He's going to put himself in the best position to succeed.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. The kick out to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Collins. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 10 points in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Back to Giannis. Forbes the pass to Holiday. Middleton left side. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Shoots over Capella. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Young against Holiday. Collins passes to Snell. Lets it go from deep. That shot no good. And so it's Atlanta in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Trae Young. And it's done in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Lopez outside. Pass to Connaughton. The 9-foot shot. And he drops that one in.
And just solid play out of them that time.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Banked in off the glass.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Now here is Holiday. Here's Giannis. Collins grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Down low, it's stolen by Capella. Done against DiVincenzo. Young's shot is good. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Dishes it to Lopez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
The Hawks leading by 13. Young passes to Collins. Now Dunn. Back to Collins. Young inside. Guarded by Holiday. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Tony Snell. And Hunter subbed in for Chris Dunn. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And the dunk by Capella.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trae makes quick reads and great decisions.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
The Hawks leading by 11. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young dishes to Capella. He kicks it to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young against Holiday. That one falls.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. The dish to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 16 points for Giannis. For Atlanta, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. In the corner, Huerter with it. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Middleton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent free throw shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and it's Williams in for Trae Young. The Hawks leading by 8. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday against Williams. To the left wing. Hunter, the pass to Gallinari. Here's Huerter. Just 3 to shoot. Takes a 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Incredible. Holiday, a determined player, a competitive player, takes over when it counts.
Gallinari against Giannis. And Gallinari kicks to Hunter. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Holiday with it. Off target from three-point range. And so the Hawks take the win. They did. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn. And with...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Young. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, they've got Harris, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan, and it's Griffin in at the 4. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Well, I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
Young with the ball. To the middle. Here's Capella, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Count that one. Irving's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here is Young. Clock at 6. And the layup falls.
The top scorers in this league, like Trae Young could be, they get buckets when it's not easy to get buckets.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
That shot by Griffin, no good. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Harden surveying the D. Now here's Irving. He has 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Nets, Green comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in for James Harden. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Young. Here's Huerter. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Huerter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Irving with the ball and guarded by Capella, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris, and Luwawu subbed in for Irving. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Luwawu, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Nets shooting their first free throws of this game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Now here's Williams. They trail by 1. And that one, good.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Durant kicks to Brown. Back to Durant. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Shots good by Green.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Here's Brown. Okongwu grabs the board.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Brooklyn trailing. Green taking his time here. Here's KD. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Williams throws it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Now Brown still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's KD. Over Okongwu. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's stolen by Green. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Green. Joe Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for Huddle. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Well, Jordan's such a great dunker. Some of the jams he has are completely jaw-dropping.
Young passes to Snell. Outside Collins. The dish to Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
The Hawks trailing. And here's Young. And Collins gets double-teamed. Young pass to Bogdanovic. The offensive rebound. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now, here is Young. And Jordan sends it back. On its way from Irving for 2. It's not going to go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Atlanta making some changes. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Lou Williams is subbed in for Dunn. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And Jordan sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden has a wide open look. Here's Griffin. Second shot opportunity. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 3. Young looking it over. It's Young on the wing. Griffin with the steal. There's 1:34 left in the first half. The Hawks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Capella and the dunk by Capella.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovic leading the way with the assist.
Harden outside. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young's running. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Irving against Williams. Irving misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Young. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Tony Snell's checked in for Gallinari. And so it's Atlanta with it, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Outside Irving. Pass to Brown. Inside. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Brown. On the wing, Irving. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And this Hawks team still... And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Clint Capella. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins, and it's Snell in at the 3 spot. Harris, no good. The Hawks leading by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Snell. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving with the ball. And guarded by Capella. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And Collins is right there. Collins has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And you know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Harden kicks to Irving. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Shots good from Young. Nets trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Harden. The second chance effort shakes him. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 6.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes through the contact.
The Hawks leading by 4. And the pass to Collins. Makes it off the glass.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Out to the right wing. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. That shot wide open. He's got 11.
When you make shots like that, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter, and the basket is good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
1:44 left to play here in the third. Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. And Capella sends it back, but he gets it back to the inside. Here's Jordan. Tries yet again. Out to Harris. From deep. Offensive rebound, Nets.
Yeah, and that kind of activity helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
Young passes to Snell. Outside Collins. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Griffin. The feed to Irving. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on Trae Young.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Durant's checked in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. The tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Herter passes to Hunter. Great D that time from Green. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And a wide open look for Irving. Let's keep it alive. Passes it to Claxton. Over Gallinari. And it's blocked.
Well, good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays.
Tie game in Brooklyn. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Green down out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Irving to take the lead. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And the Nets lead by 2.
Yeah, Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits to make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
Gallinari finds Williams. Goes back up. Back to Gallinari. Irving with the steal. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Irving against Young. Irving misses. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Here's Collins, and he banks in the layup. Collins has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And great intensity here
down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Claxton with the bucket.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Young with the ball. Pass to Capella and stolen by Irving. 3-on-3, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. Irving for 3. Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Young leading the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Now here is Harden. Outside Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Second chance shot outside for Jordan. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Young. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Durant. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Harden. Oh, offensive interference. Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. And Harris subbed in for Kevin Durant. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Young outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Irving passes to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. From 12 feet out. Green for 2 points. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. 2 points. That one goes.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Irving up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Harden kicks to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. On the wing, Harden. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 9. Here's Jordan. It's good!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Young, here we go. And the dunk by Capella.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Now Harden. Dishes it to Jordan. Shooting foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. With this game's still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Harden outside. Yes!
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Gets the game winner to fall.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
Unbelievable way to end this game. The fans are...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over, and they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the center position. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Now Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Kicks it down to Middleton. And a miss there on the triple. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Durant, that's good. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
KD on the wing. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Durant, no good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Durant with the steal. Oh, the lob to Irving. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And then Durant with the jam.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats
back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Green in for Durant. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Griffin, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Brown's checked in. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here is Forbes. Launches a three. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. It's tipped.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Here's Irving. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving, one of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Now here's Teague. Right side, Portis. Back to Teague. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Irving from long range. Morag grabs the board.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And on the way from Irving for 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Rebounded by the Bucks.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Teague with a clean look. From outside, off the mark. Brown inside. Back to Griffin. The kick out to Irving. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys,
at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Nets leading by 3. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Antetokounmpo, Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Irving passes to Claxton.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan comes in for Green, and it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. The three ball. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Holiday. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Durant, the pass to Harden. Feeds to Jordan. Taken away by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Connaughton's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
There's the pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. Kicks it to Durant. Shot clock at 5. And then Durant with the jam.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. That shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Brown finds Jordan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. One-on-one here. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Over Holiday. Again, the Nets for 2. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Jordan, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo, shoots the 3. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Jordan with some nice D.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Brown dishes to Harden. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. A nice shot by Jordan.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's KD, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Antetokounmpo, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 and that'll.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the 4th if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And it's the Bucks on the break. Teague with the ball. And the rejection by Harden. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harris. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
And this is the tempo you love to watch. I mean, get out fast before the defense can get set.
Here's Forbes. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Nets leading by 10. Harden outside. He dishes it to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
T kicks to Portis. Here's Norrell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And yes, it's good.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Harden the pass to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 12.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Pass to Norrell. Back to Teague. Here's Norrell. Guarded by Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Green comes in for James Harden. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Jeff Teague. Here's Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Irving attacking. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
1:19 left in the third quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. For the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Middleton's got 5.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
On the wing, Harris. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Middleton drives in. Over to the wing. Tucker dishes to Middleton. Shoots over KD. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Over Middleton. With the tip. And Green is right there. Green's got his first 2 points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Nets leading by 13. In the corner, Irving with it. Left side, Griffin. Green inside. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Just so well coordinated there. Great hands, and then Griffin's such a good finisher out of that pick and roll.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Irving. Lopez with the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Durant against Middleton. KD's shot is good. And the Nets lead by 12.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. To the paint, here's Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. And James Harden subbed in for Durant. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA. And Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
Middleton inside the three-point line. Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Jordan. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the shot goes in.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
Harden against Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez. That one is off.
Shooting for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, how about the 2008 NBA draft? DeAndre Jordan becomes the 35th pick and becomes an all-star for the first time in 2017. Boy, really an example of what can happen when you put the work in.
Giannis with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Middleton for 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Harris from downtown. Offensive rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And really
The ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Durant's checked in for Green. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. DiVincenzo's checked in. Taken away by Holiday. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Holiday surveying the floor. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Holiday against Harden. Count that bucket.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Brooklyn.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. On its way from Irving for 2. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 14-point game. Great positioning on the putback.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Harden the pass to Jordan. No dice from 9 feet out. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Collins. And it's Capella in at center. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And so Collins nails both of them. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
It's good on the putback.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Young against Holiday. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Inside. The shot by Collins, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Middleton can't get it to go. Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. From 12 feet out. And the bank shot is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Holiday. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Here's Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. And the pass to Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Snell, the pass to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Capella. Now Young. Clock at 6. From deep. No good there. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Basket good. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Kicks it to Holiday. to Giannis. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6, and it goes down 2 points. Young's got 8.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Holiday. Over Young. The shot by Holiday, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Capella. To the middle, stolen by Middleton. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. 3-point lead. Gallinari dishes to Hunter. Portis with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Teague. Offensive rebound, Bucks. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And the thing about Williams, sometimes he doesn't look like he's moving all that fast, and then bam, there go the Jets.
T kicks to Portis. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Passes it to Teague. Williams comes with a double team. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Tucker the pass to Portis. Rebounded by the Hawks. There's the feed to Okongwu. Count that one.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Teague surveying the D. Right wing. To the inside. Tucker. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Williams in the post. Teague covering. Bucks trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Okongwu. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Okongwu's now got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Giannis outside. Feeds it to Middleton. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The Hawks leading by 9. Dunn wide open. He fires. Tries again. Out to Gallinari. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Dunn covering. Just 5 to shoot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
P.J. Tucker always active on the boards and doesn't give the defense a chance to box him out.
Here's Dunn, and there's the pass to Hunter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. 1:10 left now here in the second. Here's Holiday. He dishes it to Giannis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Dunn. The Hawks leading by 6. Kicks it out to Collins. Drills the three-pointer. Collins has got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so on to Kumbo looking over it. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich finds Capella for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Dunn passes to Bogdanovich. Dunn outside. And here's Collins from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 8 points. You look at the court. And that's...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Clock at 4, and a wide-open look for Portis. Atlanta with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Teague against Williams. And Tucker has it in the corner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Portis, that's good, and so Teague with the assist. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
That one good for 2.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Forbes kicks to Portis. No good with the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And that one's good. Hunter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Bucks trail by 9. And here is Teague. No points in the game yet for him. A nice shot by Tucker.
Using that strong upper body, Tucker can definitely play through contact.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gallinari.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Donnie's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Giannis passes to Middleton. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 12 in the game.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Passes it to Snell. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. He feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Pass to Snell. The kick out to Young. A three-pointer is right on target. 11 points in the game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the dunk by Capella.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Holiday with it, and guarded by Capella. Now Middleton, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
And it's put back up and in by Capella. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Williams. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the 1. Shot clock at 3. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And that's 13 points for Trae Young.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Collins. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Molinari passes to Dunn. Down low. Here's Capella. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Tucker. Back to Connaughton. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. But they recover it. The Bucks working the ball around. That three off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Connaughton. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Connaughton's got 4 points this quarter. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Dunn with it. Outside Williams. Back to Dunn. Shoots a three. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 9. Inside. Pass break. Milwaukee. Pull up Jay. Another miss by Middleton.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Then for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Chris Dunn.
We always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Young, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. It's intercepted. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Fires the three. Collins kicks to Williams. The pass to Snell. Launches it. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Middleton. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Back to Young. Collins wide open, he fires. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Bucks take it the other way. DiVincenzo with it. Williams picks him up. Holiday, no one around him. Milwaukee, no good that time either. They can burn some clock if they want to.
breather as well. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Hawks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clint Capella.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, every year it seems like Williams draws more fouls per minute. Man, he's a very savvy offensive talent.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. To the paint. Teague against Young, and Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The three for DiVincenzo. Cans it from downtown. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Now, here is Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the... Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, they've got Young. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the small forward. Now, here is Harden. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
Pass to Harden. Irving looking for an opening. Over Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Griffin attacking. And the rejection by Collins. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now, here is Young. To the inside. Shot by Collins, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Here is Harden following the basket by Trae Young. Jordan, sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now, here is Young. The dish now to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. Kicks it out to Collins. The 3. The offensive rebound. Young on the follow.
Certain guys, points just come their way, but Trey is also about effort.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, the pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. There's a minute 40 left in the first. Feeds to Capella, and stolen by Jordan. And here's Harris from the arc. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And DeAndre is one of the best in the business in that situation. You let him sneak in behind you, and you're going to pay.
Harris against Young, and the shot is good. Young's got 8 points.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Harden kicks to Harris. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Hawks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Snell, that's good.
You can't forget about Snell's deep shot. He relishes torching defenses from there.
Harden against Young. Fade away. Out to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Griffin attacking. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
The Hawks leading by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Young passes to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Irving from long range. The putback and staying with the play. Harris. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drive. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Now, here's Irving, following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. Here's Green. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Here is Durant. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Here is Williams following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Okongwu, and it's blocked. In the corner, Irving with it. Atlanta with the rebound. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. He feeds it to Gallinari. Herter passes to Okongwu. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Green. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. No good from Irving.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Herter. And it's off from three-point range. Irving attacking. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Dunn passes to Herter. And here is Dunn. Passes it to Gallinari. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Irving launches it from deep. Again, Irving missing. The Hawks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
So it's the Hawks now, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Again, the Nets for 2.
How do you stop that? You have to play KD for the drive, but then he just rises up like that, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Dunn outside. Gallinari outside. Kicks it to Okongwu. Got a hand on it, but they get it back. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gallinari.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Irving, and he converts the layup. Irving's got the lead back up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
Dunn looking over the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
We've seen real improvement from Chris Dunn at the free throw line. Used to be his Achilles heel.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. Now here's Durant. For 3, Harris. Can't hit that one.
Some harassing defense by Blake.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, what a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 13 points and 2 assists. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So for Brooklyn now, Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Harden. Outside Jordan. Outside Griffin. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
Young finds Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. Here's Harden. That one's not going to go. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks trailing. Here's Bogdanovich. Kept alive. Collins kicks to Snell. Over Harden. Snell, that's good. Snell's got 5 points so far.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Young against Harden. Here's Jordan. And contact on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here is Harden. And the jam by Harden.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Young with the ball. He's got 12. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Alinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Young. Here is Harden following the bucket by the Hawks. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. This time's checked in for the Hawks. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Now, here's Dunn. And 1:01 left in the third. In the corner, Herter with it. Williams passes to Gallinari. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tough guy to defend. Gallinari with the skill, the knowledge of the game, and gifted physically.
Gallinari hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Harden outside. Now here's Green. Tight defense on him. Here's Claxton, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Dunn passes to Herter. It's hauled in by Brown.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
The shot by KD. No good. Here's Hunter.
You know we focus on his offense so much. Sometimes you forget the kind of impact Durant can have.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Atlanta up 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Dunn is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Hunter. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Herter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Here's Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Harden dishes to Jordan, and the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Attacking in the painted area. I like this approach. It's where DeAndre's at his best.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. He gets it in there.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Harden against Young. Harden, that's good.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Harden finds Jordan. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Great D that time from Green. On the wing, Harden. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Snell, the pass to Collins. Back to Snell. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Snell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Harden against Young. Harden the pass to Jordan. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
So for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovic. And the Nets also making a change. Griffin's checked in. Back to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
A seasoned vet with lots of playoff experience, Jordan remained calm under pressure.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Got a piece of it. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Harden. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Collins kicks to Capella. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Harden way outside. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Collins. That one off the back iron and out.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
To the middle, here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Most of DeAndre's field goals are dunks, exceptional at getting great position down inside.
Now Young. Outside Collins. Off target with his 3. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Collins grabs the miss. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young outside. Here's Hunter. Offline with his 3. It's the Nets now.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
And late in the game here, it's just as important to get stops. We'll see if either side is up to the task.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.